right now I'm getting for emails from the HDFC. I'm getting calls from the HR. I'm done my interview, cracked my interview as well. So
रोहन, थोड़ा सा अपने बारे में बताओ, कहाँ से आते हो एंड हु ऑल आर देयर इन योर फैमिली? बैंकिंग में करियर क्यों बनाना चाहा आपने, जो है क्यों सोचा बैंक में जाने का?
sir, actually I'm from Kurukshetra, Haryana. Sir, and I have four members in my family. My elder brother, my elder sister, and my mother. And my father passed away. And currently I am residing in Kurukshetra. And I have done electrical engineering. And thereafter I have worked with Ecom India as a technical supervisor for 3.5 years. And thereafter, due to my personal reasons, I could not continue with the job. And I decided, and while working for the ACOM, I got an inclination toward banking and sector because I was investing in and I was got interested in stock markets. So that's why that was the main reason started looking for a stable career option in banking and finance. And thereafter, I got to know about I was preparing for jobs, and then I knew ixamBee, and from ixamBee I got to know about NIBF. So that's how my journey went.
Okay,
So
good. So how do you feel nowadays? Now you are going to be part of India's best bank, obviously Asia's best bank and world's best bank, HDFC Bank, right? So how do you feel nowadays? Means how is the image about Rohan Chopra at home, means within the family, outside the family, within the friends, means your own feeling? How do you feel nowadays?
uh, I guess it's somewhat personal right now. I have not shared with anyone else because I have still not got the offer letter. It is in progress. So I've not shared with anyone else. No, not shared with.
Right,
I've shared with family, immediate family only. So
right.
no, currently, so it is good right now. So I'm looking forward to it actually.
Good. So did the training help you in order to, means get a career with India's best bank? Means how did the training help you? If you can just share a bit about your own opinion.
Yes, definitely the training helps as because I'm from engineering background, right? So I don't have any knowledge about commerce also. So it was a bit new for me. So I had to learn. I had to give more hours to it. And yes, the obviously the faculty of NIBF helped me because I didn't know how the bank works, how the bank operates. I as the we are told only how the external while working for the like government exams also, we are not that one interested in how much the bank works. We don't look for that sector, right? We were interested in how we are doing our accounts, how much time we're taking the reasoning, and how much we're, we're studying the subjects, right? So I had no idea about it. So I got to all I know about banking is through NIBF only.
Okay. So do you think that this program is a value for money to the students, and the way it has been structured for the students? Means is it means very beneficial and value for money to the students?
Uh, like I would like to say it like in a way that if you do not have like you have a emergency situation right now and you don't have any other job, like it was in my case personally. So you are pursuing your government sectors and you're not able to clear them. You're clearing the pre's and you're not clearing the mains. Then you're clear to able the mains and you're not clearing the interview. And you're fed up. And kind of the frustration strikes in like in a aspirant also. There's a stage and the frustration strikes. So I think if you are like you should always have a plan B, right? But you can also consider it as a plan A. Like I want to it can be looked in both ways. Like it can also be looked as a plan B and it can also be looked as a plan A. How plan A, I will tell you. If you there are jobs in the government sector which require experience, so like the SO and so and other banking exams also, like recently IDBI is like recruiting, and some other banks also are recruiting with experience. They want experience in banking, banking in basically. So you can gain the while preparing for government exams, you can enter the private banks, and then further you can add on to your profile also. Like you can further apply in government exams also. So it can be looked as a plan A also, I think.
Very good. So it's a better way of it's an excellent perspective. Means yes, Rohan, it can be looked at plan A, and yes, nowadays because of means the vice versa movement from public to private and private to public. So it is very beneficial from the candidate perspective to gain the experience and know the industry and learn.
Yes.
Good. So, Rohan, what would be your message to the students who aspires to get into banking? So, what would be your message?
It is a white collar job, so anyone who want is looking for a job, like he wants to, like in engineering jobs, I'll compare it. So I had a side job. It was like I had to be on site 24/7, and I had to do like walk for like 7 to 8 uh, kilometers on the track, on railway tracks. I was working with Indian Railways, so the client was Indian Railways, right? So as compared to that, coming from that, like there's a point in your life like you want to be stable, and you have a, like you want to go to office and you want to work for the 9 to 5. So I think that's the best job to start your career with, and you can further go on to next steps also.
Good. So we are very happy to have Rohan as our student. Now Rohan means getting selected, and Rohan would be joining means one of the best banks of Asia. And we are sure that we are meeting a person means who would be growing a lot in the next 5 to 10 years time. So all our best wishes to you, Rohan, means, and we are sure to meet you means at a very senior position 5 to 10 years down the line. We are sure that you'll be growing a lot because of your thought process, because of your stability, because of your interest in this area. All our best wishes to you, right? I'm sure that it's going to be beneficial to you, and all our wishes to you. Thank you very much, Rohan.
Thank you, sir.
Hi Rohan, congratulations from ixamBee itself. And like I would like to ask you a quick question. That as you said, before a month, like before 1 2 month down the line, you were not getting any jobs and you were preparing. You were fed up with the interviews and the prelims mains part. Then you switched on to the private. So what was your mindset and how this program helped you? Like after, like before and after feelings, which you can share to the candidates who are preparing or looking for the opportunities currently.
Like for the students, how the program held, right?
Yes.
So the program, like it guides you from A to Z. They tell you the basics of banking operations, and like you have applying for a job of a teller or like the cashier as popularly known. So they tell you about how the teller opens the branch, and then how he closes. So what is the whole day work of the teller or the banker? So they start from A and they tell you to Z. So that is how it helps the students to get more knowledge about the banking sector. And further, if you are looking for like how they also guide you, like if you are having any troubles, like regarding like when will be the interview. Like in our cases also, many of my other classmates also, they were having a like it is how they will when will they conduct the interview, are we on the right track on. So there were like questions like that also. So eventually it all works out well. uh, I want to quote like one thing that I read somewhere. So वक्त को वक्त दो, वक्त आएगा. That is the only thing I can say right now.
Okay, that is so nice of you. Thank you so much, Rohan, for coming to us and
So
giving your.
Rohan, made a last question. Did you find the institution credible? Did you find ixamBee and NIBF credible in terms of the entire process?
Yes, it is credible. When there was starting phase, like everyone had questions like how Personally, if I talk about, I have heard about ixamBee, but I have never heard about of NIBF from any other student in previous also. Like there are not there any, if they are not like, NIBF has not done that much amount of marketing, I think. So we and like I considering my classmates also, we didn't have any knowledge about how it. So earlier days, like there was an issue with the credibility, right? So right now I'm getting for emails from the HDFC, I'm getting calls from the HR. I'm done my interview, cracked my interview as well. So right now I can say that it is credible.
So, Rohan, all the best. Do well.